So this is the beginning part. So the stream's on now, right? Hey, everybody watching. We're not going to start the show for a couple seconds because I think at this moment is when they ping it out to everybody on Facebook that they should turn on their phones and watch it. So let me know when we should really start the show. All right, here we go. We're going to start the show. And hey, everybody, how's it going? My name is Trevor Moore, and this is a 24-hour-long Trevathon. I have a Comedy Central special that is going to air Friday night at midnight, so it's 24 hours from now, and it's called The Story of Our Times, and for the next 24 hours, we are going to be on the air just leading up to that special. So as you can see, we have a clock right here. And it's not doing the right thing. It should be counting down from 24. Oh, it's counting up. Oh, okay. So we've been on the air for 2 minutes. This is great. So what we're going to do, we have 24 hours together. We have a whole day, a whole rotation around the sun. That's not what it is. It's around, it's the whole time that the Earth takes to spin. We have, and what we're going to do with that time is we're going to try to solve every problem that the world has. We have 24 hours here, so every hour we're going to take a different topic. And we're going to get into it, and we're going to figure out a solution to it. And then when we have an answer to it, we're going to put it on this board over here that says solved. And so then at the end of the day, we'll be able to read through all the things, and the whole world will be fine. There will be no more problems in the world. That's the goal here. And we're also going to have, we're going to take suggestions from you guys. We're going to have an 800 number. Can we flash the 800 number? Yeah, let's see the 800 number. So, okay, there should be an 800 number there that you can call, and then you can talk to us, put in your advice on any of these topics, ask any question you want, and we're going to be doing a lot of just kind of fun quizzes and stuff along the way. Before I go any further, let me officially start the show by introducing my co-host. He's a guy who's been on The Whitest Kids You Know, and that's about it. Timmy Williams, everybody.
What's up?
How are you? Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
So you're going to be here for the whole 24 hours?
Yeah, man, I am tired.
Yeah, already?
Yeah,
that's not good.
I'm so tired.
Now, honestly, I have not seen you for 3 years.
3 years. We saw each other in a college show at Missouri. I had to leave right after, drive all the way home to Waterhead, South Dakota, because
okay, cool.
The president was there.
So
the president was coming.
I haven't seen you for 3 years until like an hour ago.
Right.
Yeah, you just got in last night.
Yep.
And you're looking good.
Thank you.
You're looking good.
Yeah.
You've lost weight?
Yeah, I am currently at...
Which is crazy.
Right.
Right.
This is lost weight.
Yeah,
what?
That's insane.
So this is... when we had the Whitest Kids show, my peak fatness was season 2, I believe, about 220 pounds.
220?
Yeah, and that's where I am right now.
Okay.
And I have lost 40 pounds, so I was like...
So your peak fatness was 260?
Yeah, I was about 260.
And when was that?
Like 4 months ago.
And you've lost 40 pounds in 4 months?
Yep, roughly.
Oh, that's pretty good. Round of applause for Timmy. That's great.
Yeah.
Are you appreciating the world more as a 220-pound man than a 260-pound man?
Yeah, basically, it's
a lot of more cat calls.
Yeah, tons more, which is appreciated. Exactly.
That's a good point in time for us to introduce the band for tonight. The Elegant Two, Chris Maxwell and Phil Hernandez. And we've worked together for about 10 years. You guys have done the music for all of my albums. You did a lot of the music for the Whitest Kids You Know show. You do a lot of the music for Bob's Burgers. Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Great. I'm beat already.
You're already tired?
I'm with Timmy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, stay in there. And you guys have a theme song for us to kick this off.
Yeah, you haven't heard this yet.
Okay.
Special.
All right. It's all right. It's pretty good. I mean, it's good. It's all right. It's
Well, to be fair, we were only going to play cover songs all night,
okay.
and then about half an hour before we came on, they told us that we couldn't play any cover music.
Oh my God.
So
you came up with that.
so
It's
that
good.
was
It's just a little
pretty much
generic,
like
you know?
right before we came on.
Yeah.
We
I think we can top it.
we got 24 hours.
You got 24 hours to top it. Yeah, try to do like a little more, I don't know, Cardi B?
I'm going to take notes.
Yeah, do something a little more like
Cardi B?
current. Yeah, like something that's a little like cooler.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cardi
but you guys have time to work on that.
We cross Cardi B with something else.
Cross Cardi B with, what else is popular right now? Imagine Dragons. There we go. Imagine Dragons. Cardi B and Imagine Dragons. I want to start taking phone calls in a second, but first I want to introduce someone else who's going to be with us all night. One of my good friends, also from the Whitest Kids You Know, Sam Brown.
Yeah.
Sam Brown.
Brown.
How are you doing? And Sam is going to be, at the same time that we're doing this, we're doing a 24-hour-long Reddit AMA.
I'm on the AMA right now. Do you want a question?
Yeah, let's do a question. So Sam is running the Reddit AMA. He's running all social media. He's our social media guru through this. And you can call in.
guru.
You can call in, but it's probably going to be easier to get a question through on the AMA because we can answer a bunch of those together. So yeah, let's see. We got a question?
What are your guys' favorite musical artists, and what type of stuff are you listening to lately?
I personally, my favorite musical artist, I like I like Warren Zevon a lot. But if I'm completely honest, lately I've been listening to a lot of Taylor Swift. I like the new album. She raps.
Ooh.
She's a rapper now.
Sure does.
What about you?
Me? Music? Oh, just I listen to a lot of Rush. And
Okay.
I'm listening to the soundtrack to Superman 2 quite a bit.
Really?
I don't know, man. I just kind of have
I mean, that's
some
not really what you're doing? Is
Yeah,
okay,
that's
cool.
what I've been doing.
Like a very depressed guy thing.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's
yeah.
260-pound guy music.
Yeah, well,
It's not
I haven't
220.
I'm still wearing 260-pound pants. I haven't
Yeah.
got 220-pound records yet.
Sam, what are you listening to?
I was listening to Astral Weeks, what's his name? Van Morrison album, yeah, today. That was a good album.
Okay.
Yeah, some Van Morrison.
Sorry, someone's talking to me in my ear. What do you want me to do?
Do
Pitch?
they hate Astral Weeks?
They hate that.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do right now. Sorry to cut this off. We're taking calls. We're going to have an executive from Comedy Central come down here, and we're going to let you guys pitch a television show to him. So if anyone has an idea for a Comedy Central show, call us. And we'll give you a one-on-one pitch with an executive from Comedy Central. So you could go ahead and start calling the number now. But before we do that, let's listen to a caller. Can we talk to a caller before we get into the big topic of the hour for what to solve? Okay. Do we have anyone on the air? Let's talk to him. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going, Trevor?
Good. You're on the air. What's your name?
Justin.
Justin, where are you calling from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. All right. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I've been loving the new stuff for your special, dude.
Oh,
Very
thank
funny.
you. It's 420. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah. Are you high?
I can't say that legally, and
Is that true?
It's safe, but-
Can you legally not tell us? All right, we'll take it as yes. What up? We really can't say.
Whatever you want.
Oh no, you're right. I've been told by our producer that we're not allowed to say if people are high. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
That guy knows TV better than us.
Yeah. Well. So what can we do for you
May
tonight?
become aware if you do that, so be careful.
Right. What can we do for you tonight?
How are we going to solve the world's problems, man?
Well, we're going to discuss them. You know what? All right, let's go into the first problem right now. All right, so the very first problem that we have tonight. I've been told stand by. The very first. Can we get a drum roll? Oh. Okay, yes. The very first problem we're going to solve tonight is the Middle East. All right, so, okay, here's a Wikipedia quote. It says, the Middle East is a transcontinental region centered on Western Asia, Turkey, both Asian and European, and Egypt. What are your thoughts on the Middle East?
I think he hung
Oh,
up
we lost the call. Okay, all right, well, okay, now, I'll be honest here. I don't really, I know that there is a problem in the Middle East. I know we can solve it in the hour, but I don't know a lot about it. What my understanding is that you've got two countries, and they all want the same spot of land. Mm-hmm. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to figure out who should get the land. So also, there's a poll online that we're going to do. And you can, at home, you can kind of weigh in on this poll online. And today the poll is the Middle East, yes or no? Okay, so that's online, and we'll be able to see if people are into the Middle East or if they're against it. All right, now let's learn about what the problem is. Can we air? We have some clips that we're going to show that'll explain the situation. All right.
I think that agreement is a disaster for this country.
We are led by very, very stupid people.
Okay, I didn't learn anything from that. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
That was, what's he talking about?
It's funny that we're trying to find out what's going on in the Middle East, and no one in that clip was Middle Eastern or was nothing
Right.
in that.
He was saying we've had bad deals. Okay, that is not helpful. We have two more clips. Let's see two more clips. Let's air this next clip.
He negotiated a disastrous deal with Iran, and then we watched them ignore its terms even before the ink was dry.
Okay, still nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said Iran. Iran's in the Middle East.
Okay, so yeah, we know Iran's in. So evidently, there's some deals that have not been as good. There's some deals that we signed with Iran, and Iran's not following them. So that's bad. Do we have a third clip that maybe shines more light on this?
Not able to reach a solution working with Congress and our allies, then the agreement will be terminated.
Okay, these are all just Trump clips. Okay. Okay, I don't. Okay, well, what is this? Let's hit the poll one more time. Okay, so the Middle East, yes or no? That's the poll that we're asking everybody tonight. What do you think we should do with the Middle East? What is the problem? We still don't really have an idea. So far on the poll, we have 60% that say yes to the Middle East, 67% say yes to the Middle East, and the rest say no. 33 say no. Also, before we get into this, I want to introduce some of the writers for the show. Brandon Cohen, Adam Small, and Stephen Fontanella. So these guys are going to be here for the whole 24 hours, too. So thank you guys for being here.
Hey, Trevor, I want to thank you for what you're doing.
Yes.
24 topics, fixing them.
Yes.
A lot of people aren't doing that, and you've taken the bull by the horn.
You're welcome. Yeah, like a lot of people, you see all these, kids protesting and all this stuff, and people going down and having rallies. But that's just talk, What we're doing, it's talk. Yeah, anyone can get up and go to a protest. What we're doing is we're going on Facebook and we are going to, take polls about things, and we're going to figure out answers and put them on a board.
Yeah.
So, So let's get into, so the Middle East. Let's honestly figure out what to do here. So my understanding of the Middle East is that, there's Israel and then there's Palestine. And there's disagreement about who was there first. And because of that disagreement, and they both have the same holy place. Like everybody thinks that there's a holy, there's a big cube.
Yeah, they all call dibs on the cube, I think.
There's a cube?
Yeah, there's a cube, and I think that's the religion of Islam worships. There's a cube, and I don't know what's in it. But then it's also in a holy place where Israel thinks
it's like
is holy.
The Allspark from Transformers.
Yes, yes. Yeah, maybe it's the Allspark from Transformers. I think that's what it is. Do we have a caller? We have a caller? Let's see. Let's see if somebody has an idea here. We have figured out that there is a cube that everybody wants. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris, where are you calling from?
Around Philly.
Around Philly? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Chill.
Well, happy 420. We're trying to figure out what to do with the Middle East here. Do you have any insight on that?
Oh, easy solution there. You want to drop a lot of bombs on them, and then no.
Okay.
I think we should be diplomatic about it, and try to get out of there, and then I don't know, do some nice stuff like plant flowers and whatnot.
Okay. I like that. Plant flowers.
Plant flowers.
Are we
In the
involved?
desert.
Yeah,
Are we
they already
involved?
got,
We're
We
involved.
eat flowers and poppy flowers. I'm talking about like sunflowers,
Yeah.
roses, stuff like that.
Fix this thing. He might have
Yeah,
fixed it.
yeah, Chris, you might have just done it. All right, so the idea is to get out of there. We're not stationed in Israel and Palestine, though.
Are we?
Is Afghanistan?
Oh, yeah.
Afghanistan? It doesn't count as the Middle East, does it?
Yeah,
it does, doesn't it? Of course it does.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
calling it Asia.
Oh, you're
half
talking-
Asia, half
And
Middle
Syria.
East.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think that's really helpful. Do you have a question or anything, Chris?
Question.
Or did you just call in to talk about the Middle East?
What about cloning centers? Have you heard of those?
I have heard of cloning centers. Yeah. Are you for them or
have?
not? I've heard of them. I don't know if they're
I'm
real.
anti-cloning center.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, it's a big position of mine.
Okay, that makes sense. Have you ever seen the movie Jurassic Park?
I have.
That is a cautionary
Great film.
tale about the use of cloning.
Yes, with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
What's your position on dinosaurs? Still around or not?
I believe they are not around, and I like
Oh.
that. I am anti-dinosaurs.
I'm also anti-dinosaur.
Gold standard.
I like that they existed. I am glad that they don't exist now. And I would also go a little further and say that I think that we should try to make sharks extinct. To add them too, because
here's
I
a
think
good
that
question.
I think sharks are just dinosaurs that
could-
stayed around. Yeah.
Oh, if you could go back in time to any historical moment, what in a time travel device, where would you go?
Oh, if I could go back to any time, I would probably go to 1992, and I would have invented like one of the internet things,
That's a good
like
one.
Spotify.
Like Netscape.
Yeah, I would have gone back to 1992 and invented Netscape. Yeah.
AOL.
Yeah.
Have to be greedy.
Yeah. Chris, thank you so much for your call. Thanks for watching. Please watch for the next 24 hours.
Guys,
Yeah.
Oh, we cut him off. Sorry, Chris. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
so I just found something out about the Middle East.
Okay.
Apparently, the cube is in Mecca,
Okay.
which is in Saudi Arabia.
Wait, what? Say Mecca is in.
Mecca's in a city in Saudi Arabia.
The
not
cube is-
Israel or
So-
Palestine.
The cube is in Saudi Arabia.
So
That's interesting. So then,
that's
why?
what
So it has
someone
nothing to
told
do
me
with
on
the whole
Facebook.
Israel-Palestinian thing. Will you
guess not.
Facebook that? I don't know if that's true. All right, we have a guest here that I want to introduce today, and she is actually in the special that I did. Yeah, she plays my girlfriend Candace in the special that airs tomorrow at midnight. Ladies and gentlemen, very funny comedian Esther Pavitsky. How are you? How are you?
I remember you too.
Esther, you're the first guest on the show.
I am?
And I did a awkward, I didn't know whether to shake your hand or but there's this thing because you're the first guest that we've had.
Oh, Who are these people then? You're not
This
guests?
is Timmy and
No, we're
Sam.
just here.
These are
It
co-hosts.
looks like a co-host.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Co-host. We're just here all the time.
wow.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be here. I didn't realize it was going to be like a real setup. I thought we were just like be in somebody's living room.
In a closet.
Like just like a live stream kind of.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
would have probably sewed the holes in my jeans. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. That's what the kids are doing. Yeah, no, this is a real thing. We got a band, we got writers, we got everything.
Writers. Oh my God.
Yeah. So we're like, what we're trying to do every hour, we're taking a different topic and we're trying to solve all the problems with it. And so the first hour, so we've got about 39 more minutes to solve this, is the Middle East.
Oh.
We're trying to figure out the solution to the Middle East problem.
I know the Middle West really well, but the Middle East, I'm like, I haven't been, so is somebody here?
What does that mean?
The screen's just flashing Middle East.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now it's flashing.
What is
Star
that?
Wars.
Wait, are you okay? I feel like the night I met you, you were
Oh,
really
it's
sad.
the Middle East logo, I see.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, you're
I was
good?
going through a breakup years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the last time you guys saw each
Oh,
other?
I met him. Yeah, he was really sad. I think he was just dumped or something. You're okay though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah.
I remembered.
That's
I
very
was
nice.
thinking of you like for years, and I'm really glad that you're okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, no, I made it through the other side. There was some dark days, but yeah.
Sam,
We've
Wait,
all
what-
been sad. It's okay.
yeah, but Sam was depressed for many years, right?
Many years.
Many years, because he got
Depression's
dumped.
serious. If you have it,
Yeah.
get help.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, don't internalize. Like, talk to people until they stop hanging out with you.
Like me.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Yeah.
That's very. This feels like it could also help the Middle East too. So that's good.
It's
Maybe-
being empathetic and listening
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah.
And I did. When you were going through a depression, I listened for a while, and then I decided, that I was like, life's too short for drama.
Yeah.
And then I kind of distanced myself from you.
That was like one night. That was like,
Yeah, but
you listened to a while one night.
a long time that one night,
Yeah.
like till like 2 a.m, and then the next day I was kind of like, maybe some calls go to voicemail for a
Right.
little
He
bit.
drained you. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think we have a caller.
Is that a caller? Hold on. I want to. Is that what we're doing right now? Do we have a caller?
Oh, no.
Everyone left.
Oh, okay.
The writers are gone.
Okay. No. So the Middle East. And here's the thing, like we tried to do no research before we got into this. So my understanding of the Middle East is that there's nobody wants Israel there.
I thought everybody wants Israel.
Everybody wants Israel? I could be completely wrong.
Yes, I think everyone wants Israel because it's gorgeous, which is kind of like think of Israel as like a really hot girl.
Right.
Like everyone wants it, but it's like a hot girl that doesn't want everyone to have it. So
Oh, you mean the terrain?
Yes.
The terrain.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
it's just really, really pretty.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I just want to be pretty by myself. I don't need you to be pretty.
Yeah. That's like a strong, independent Israel who's like, I don't need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like.
That's my understanding. I don't know.
That lines up. Okay. So we have a really pretty, like, good beaches.
Yes.
Everybody wants it.
Yeah.
There's disagreements about who was there first.
Yeah.
And
It's like a whole bros before hoes thing.
yeah, can we figure out who was there first, or does nobody know? I think that's the thing. Nobody knows who was there first.
I bet people know, but they don't want other people to know, right? Like,
Right.
because I'm sure one side knows, like, yeah, that side was here first, but we're not gonna like tell them that.
Yeah.
We're gonna pretend, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
I think this is a perfect time for sharing.
Sharing.
Yeah.
Sharing
Like a
hot
personal
beach.
experience.
Share the no. Share
Oh.
share the beach.
Share the beach.
Share the country. But I don't know.
But see, like, what if both places they're like I'm an only child, and like I don't like to share. So
Right.
like if both places are only children, their mommies never taught them to share because they didn't have to, their mommies and their daddies, and so they just like they can't share.
Okay.
Sharing is not gonna work.
That's not on the table.
But what if they're both children of the cube, though, right? Is that?
I think that neither. I think that's what.
Yeah, we
Dad
figured
said
out that the
neither.
cube has nothing to do with this. Do you know the special cube?
No.
So there's a giant cube that
Mecca.
is has religious significance. It's like the Allspark in Transformers, and and that's we thought that was what it was all about. Like, because you see on the news everybody marching around the cube, but now we're like, someone was telling us it's Saudi Arabia. It's not even Israel.
Oh my God, don't even bring up Saudi Arabia to me right now. It is so sensitive.
Oh, really?
The year I was born, my grandparents moved to Saudi Arabia for 18 years. And the country is the reason why I don't have grandparents.
Really?
Yes, it is
Really?
really a sore subject.
Wait, was it a pilgrimage?
No, my grandfather took a job there, and it was like, I guess I don't need to be a grandparent, and moved to Saudi.
But they didn't die.
No, they didn't die. Well, they didn't die there, but they lived there, and they would
Okay.
only come back a little bit. I know we were talking about the Middle East, but like I did make it about myself, and that's okay, right?
No, it's fine. Well, it's interesting because you would know more about Saudi Arabia than any of us.
Well, I never went.
But
because-
grandparents love it.
Yeah, they loved it. There was like money and gold there, and there was like princes and stuff. But I never got to go because I'm half Jewish, half regular, and my Jews. They told me that I couldn't go because my name was too Jewish, and that I would get
Kidnapped or something?
yeah.
Or
There was beheadings
ISIS?
in town square, and yeah.
Oh my God.
But my sister went. My sister got everything good.
And she had no problem.
She didn't have a Jewish father, so
Oh.
she was
Wait, didn't
fine.
you say you were an only child?
Oh yeah, I have a half sister.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was doing the math.
I'm a half only child.
So does a half sister? You still say only child? Does that count?
I identify as an only child because I'm selfish and don't like to share.
Okay.
But I do have a half sister.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I think we learned something here about the Middle East. We got a half hour left. I think we'll crack it. Okay. We're gonna take a break right now. Not take a break. We're not taking a break for 24 hours. But we're gonna take a break from the Middle East. And so we have a good amount of views right now, but we got to keep it for the whole 24 hours.
Yeah.
And so, and also, I've never broadcast for 24 hours before. And so we wanted to figure out, to give some tips about staying on the air. So we thought we would talk to someone who does this for a living, broadcasts for a long period of time, keeps people watching. So we have with us via Skype, we have a cam girl named, and I believe this is Rumi Toomey?
Wait, that's my sister.
Rumi Toomey?
Half
Do we
sister.
have Rumi Toomey? Do we have a? I hear.
That one.
Do we?
Hello?
Hey,
There we go.
how are you? Can you
I'm
see?
good.
Can you see us?
Yeah,
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. How are you?
a little nervous.
Oh,
but
you're a
I'm
little
doing all
nervous?
right.
Oh, don't be. No one's watching this. This is very. This is as not stressful as it could be. Thank you so much for skyping with us. So we're gonna be on the air for 24 hours. What's the longest period of time that you've been on the air consecutively?
I think my longest is 7 or 8 hours.
7 or 8 hours. And like, what did you have any? Do you have any advice or like tips you could give us for staying awake? Because we have to do 3 times that. We're going to be on the air for 24 hours.
Lots of coffee.
Lots of coffee. Okay. And now, when can you see when like the people are views are going down?
Yes.
And is there any like trick that we could do that to kind of keep people like interested in the thing, like change topics, or do you have any like
I
advice?
usually like to try a funny story or just anything I can think of from my past that might make people laugh.
Okay. Okay.
Because the more interested they are in that, the more they might stick around to hear the end of the story.
Okay.
It's like an open mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is great. So, Rumi, I'll ask you this, and you don't have to answer it. But we're
Sorry,
trying.
I'm getting a little bit of feedback or something here.
Oh,
It
okay.
sounds really loud.
Can is now
Can't really
better?
hear.
Is now better? Uh-oh. Can you hear us now? Is this better?
Okay, that's better.
Okay, so what you can answer this or not. Basically, what we're trying to do in this show is we're trying to tackle a different topic every hour and solve all the world's problems. So right now we're talking about the Middle East, and we're not even really sure because we have no idea like really what the exact issue is. Do you have would you want to answer any? You want to weigh in on that at all, or would you rather not?
For a long time, I've just thought that we don't need to have as much of a military presence there. It's just agitating the situation.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The first real answer.
That's a good answer. Yeah. Less military situation there. Okay, great. Thank you so much. And we can check in with you later on, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Where can people find you? Like, do you have like a Twitter you want to give out or anything like that?
Yep. My Twitter is Rumi Bloom, and I have the same account for Chatterbait.
Chatterbait. Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you, Rumi. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Oh, I get it.
See ya.
Great. Thank you. All right. So that makes okay. So just less military involvement.
You could sleep, like in terms of the conversation about staying present on.
Oh, right.
Because I used to live stream myself sleeping, and it worked. People.
Did you get a lot of views?
There were some people I would find, like, I would wake up and I would instantly like remember that people are watching me sleep, and then I would immediately turn it off, and then I'd be like, what happened? But then when I'd go back and rewatch it, like, people would get in fights while I was asleep. So maybe
It's probably all creeps, right?
What would they
No.
get in fights
I mean,
about?
who would like?
that's a really personal question.
But I would think someone that's going to be like, I'm just going to watch a person I don't know sleep. There's got to be a little bit of creep.
But it could also just be like, oh, I'm like lonely late at night and I have to do my homework,
Oh, that's true.
and I just want a sleeping person there.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever watched someone sleep like right next to you or anything?
No. Never.
You should try.
What's the thing where people watch people eating?
There's something called
Yes.
slow TV.
No,
It's
like
big in
a
like Iceland.
Korean thing.
Yeah.
The ASMR, is that a thing too?
No, what's
ASMR is
something
a thing,
else?
but
It's like an audio.
yeah,
Okay.
It's a Korean
mukbang, yeah, yeah.
Muff bomb?
I don't know how to say it, but
Oh.
it's a thing where people eat on camera.
Oh, okay. We have a caller. You want to take a call? Caller, how are you? You're on the air. Caller, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, doing well, Trevor. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
My name's Paul.
Paul? Where are you calling from?
Yeah. Overland Park, Kansas.
Oh, okay. I don't know where that is. I said it like I did. I was like,
It's like 20 minutes from Kansas City.
Oh, okay. Do you have an opinion on the Middle East?
On the Middle East, I know nothing about the Middle East. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
I'm no help there.
Do you think we should be less military involved? That's the only thing we've come up with so far.
Well, that's a toughie because, like, on one side, I feel like we shouldn't be the world police, but at the same time, like, if we have to use force in order to get, really bad people, like really terrorist organizations out from killing innocent people, then, what are we going to do? We have the resources to do it.
Right. So you're saying we shouldn't be the world police, but then, well, sometimes people need a world police.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the
Yeah,
take.
exactly, because I don't know what side to be on.
Right. All right. I respect that. We're getting somewhere. I feel like we are getting somewhere. Yes.
Thank you, Paul.
Because on one side, like, you have to have empathy for the people who, like, want to help those who, are outside of our country, but, at the same time, if we have too much power, that can get to our heads.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you that we shouldn't be police, but then we have to sometimes.
Yeah.
So and then also there's the hot girl metaphor.
Yeah.
I know we're going to figure this out. Do you have any questions for us? Do you have any questions for Esther?
Well, honestly, like, what do you think what do you think we should do as a society to help equality in gender? Because I feel like that's a big issue that we can work on together as a country. Because a lot of people, I feel, can't relate to the other sex as well as other people.
Right.
And me personally, I relate more to women than I do to men.
Okay.
A lot of the time.
Do you have primarily female friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have a few male friends as well, but like I see a lot of similarities in the two where, there can be, empathy and respect between the two. And a lot of people, they don't know how to communicate with the other sex. And I think like a lot of the problem comes from having problems that the other sex can't understand and thinking that it makes their problems make them worth more, So then you have, it basically all boils down to everyone has their own ways of dealing with problems, and that's just the way it's got to be. In order to work together, we have to understand and love each other for our issues, for our difficulties. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what you're saying, that men and women need to be more empathetic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, sexism is something we're going to talk about. It's one of our topics, isn't it? I think later on.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to get into that, and I don't know when it is, but you should watch and call back in at that point. But that's a good suggestion. I think we are going to get into it.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your call. Please
man.
Continue to watch, and
Yeah,
we'll.
I just want to say I'm a huge fan of you guys. Like, really, like, Why Did You Know? It's like it was such a good show. Like, Abraham Lincoln was like one of the greatest comedy sketches ever written. It's
thank
good.
you. Zach and I wrote that one.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. It's so great.
I'm joking.
You guys are like the two shows I watch on YouTube all the time.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
No, Sam helped out. I'm pretty sure Timmy didn't. But thank you very much.
Timmy's cool too.
Thanks, bro.
You don't know him. Thanks a lot for your call. All right. Okay, that was nice. Do we have any Reddit?
We have some suggestions from Twitter of how to help the
Middle East? All right, let's hear them quick.
Send strippers.
Send strippers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try turning it off and on again.
Okay.
And then someone said love Prawley.
Love Prawley. Okay, I like that.
Crop dust them with pot smoke and airdrop mushrooms and cereal. I think we can put that one in the song.
All right, you know what? I'm going to write that for right now.
That's a good one.
Crop dust them.
What does that mean?
I think like spray pot smoke over the holes. Crop
Force them
dust
to
them
do drugs.
with pot smoke and then drop mushrooms?
Mushrooms and cereal.
And cereal.
Okay.
Too. Gotta feed him.
All right. I don't know if that's a really good. I want this to. Is that our drug music?
Have you guys? Are we allowed to? Have you guys done mushrooms?
I've done mushrooms. Yeah.
Someone recently
Not
told
today.
Someone
not
told
allowed
me
to.
that if my boyfriend did mushrooms, he would propose to me.
Someone told you if your boy.
That I need to give my boyfriend mushrooms and then he'll propose.
So you're trying
That's
to
the,
trick your boyfriend?
No,
into
someone
proposing
else
to
told
you?
me to do that.
That's pretty much the plot of the Phantom Thread.
It is?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't. 'Cause
I have a screener I
theory.
can give you.
No, I
It's
think
what.
that's a Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Yes.
I think those are movies for boys.
Oh, okay.
Like I think those are like.
Oh, but see,
guys'
is that sexist?
Well.
That's what that guy's talking about. Girls should watch boys' movies and boys should watch girls' movies, and then we would all.
Yes,
Yeah.
but if I don't, I just think that generally, like, men worship those movies, and a lot of my female friends are just not that blown away.
Yeah, I see that. I only like two of his movies.
Which ones?
I like the No Country, No. There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood.
I like There Will Be Blood. I like Boogie Nights.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I like Phantom Thread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say is a woman's movie?
Well, most movies are like good for everybody.
Yeah.
But I do think in general, like those are movies that I find that guys like and girls don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Did you see Paddington?
No.
Paddington 2? It's really
No.
good.
Is it really?
Yeah,
It is.
it's like the best reviewed movie of all time.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. We have to wait for a second, though, because we're going to have actual people who know about the Middle East
Oh, all right.
call in.
Good segue.
Yeah, we have
genuinely like
documentary
I love Paddington.
documentary filmmaker Josh Gippen is here to talk to us. And Noura Hindi. So we have two people. I'm sorry, I didn't read the whole thing. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us. Now, Josh and Noura, all I have been told is that you have made a documentary on this subject. Is that right? On the Middle East? And
I did, yeah.
Well, tell us about your relation to the topic, why you decided to make the documentary, and what you found.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, are you getting feedback? Are you cool? You hear it okay?
I hear fine, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm Jewish. I'm a Jewish American, and this is my friend Noor. She's Palestinian.
Palestinian? Okay.
And so I think, just for starters, that's part of the solution right there. Is just get together. We need to come up with a solution together.
Yes. And so you guys are friends.
We're friends, yeah.
In real life. Now, how did you meet?
Well, we're all part of the community here. You know, we live in the same town. We have mutual friends. We're part of an artist community here. But you know, getting back to film, I was always troubled by the idea of Jews as the chosen people. The whole idea that the Jews are God's chosen people. That somehow that we're special and everyone else is just normal human beings, but the Jews are somehow
Just a normal human being.
yeah, normal.
Yeah.
And
I should point out, as you're trying to say that, though, God seems to be interrupting the Skype stream. So, no, but okay. So that's what the documentary is about. Well,
and then how does that relate to Israel and Palestine? In the Bible, God chose the Jewish people and promised them this land. So
Okay.
the whole thing is tied together, you know? And so it's like, it's not just the normal land conflict, it's the conflict over land that's considered holy between people that all think of themselves as being holy.
right.
And so
it's a
I think that's the problem right there.
So it's connected with it's a theological. No one's going to give an inch, because it's going down into the very fiber of who they are. It's their identification with their religion. Do you? Because we're just trying to figure this out. You know the cube that?
Yeah, the cube.
Yeah, the cube. That's in Saudi Arabia, right?
That's in Saudi Arabia.
That's in Saudi Arabia. Okay, so we were right about that.
Information on the cube.
Do we know what's in it?
What is in the cube?
Yeah, because I'll tell you what I heard. I could be completely wrong, but I thought it was a meteorite.
It's not a meteorite.
Okay.
It's not cupcakes. It's not a Twitter backpack, thankfully. It's the place where the Prophet Muhammad, be upon him, basically brought down the Quran.
Is there anything actually in the box, or does the box protect the area?
There is nothing in there that I'm aware of.
So it's the spot.
Yes, it's just a spot.
Got it.
And hundreds of thousands of people go and they pray around that spot.
Yeah.
Every year.
Okay. Well, I like what you guys are saying. You're saying that the solution is, because this is so deep rooted in theological things that can never really be solved, because it's all been written so far long ago, that it's really just meeting each other and becoming friends in things like you said, the arts community. So maybe that is our solution: is promote the arts in the Middle East, and let there be these kind of the communities, and instead of maybe spending money on war, we could start like a painting commune or something. I don't know.
There you go.
And
part of the solution.
It's part of the
we were
solution.
talking earlier about how much of it is tribalism. It's this whole thing about us versus them, and it really does go to the grain of who we are, our DNA, and it goes so far back of just protecting my people, like protecting my family. So I think intermarriage is another solution. I mean, you know, intermarriage, getting together, going to the same schools, going to the same, living together, but also actually having children together and becoming the same tribe.
Is that what you guys are doing?
No.
Oh.
My wife is not Jewish.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, that is great. Thank you so much. I think we've got some information here. Is there anything else you want to tell us before we leave? Anything else that we should be thinking about with this whole situation?
I think there's a real community of artists who are playing around and awesome organizations that are promoting peace and just trying to promote people talking to one another. I think as much as if you keep putting Jewish and Palestinian people in the same room and they keep hating each other and not uplifting each other, and creating tribalism and us versus them, I think that'll really be a great thing. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just want to mention, if anybody's interested in the film, it's chosenpeoplefilm.com.
Chosenpeoplefilm.com. Okay. Check it out, chosenpeoplefilm.com. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. You're the only people that seem to have known what we were talking about here.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's good.
Thank you. All right. So I think we have we're down to the wire here. We got 13 minutes left to solve this thing. So that would be, all right, so let's think about that for a second.
Mm-hmm. I was hoping that call ended with a Baba Booey, Stern Rules.
Yeah. Or just lightning hit them. Just fried them on camera. And we're like, oh,
I guess they were
I'm
right.
sorry. Okay. So that they thought. I thought they were a couple too.
Yeah, they were very close to each other.
Yeah, I
that
thought they were
body
together.
Language was screaming.
Yeah, I was with you on that. But
there's an affair going on.
And that's what they're preaching is like
that
combining.
intermarrying.
Yeah.
And then I liked my arts community thing. I think that could be something. I'm
What if
gonna,
they
you know
were
what? I'm gonna
watching
get
this?
rid of the crop dust them with smoke and drop mushrooms and cereal. I don't think that was a serious one.
So we're going to painting commune.
Like an artist commune
Right.
that could be funded by the United States government. That way we still get to be world police, which we like being.
Yeah.
And then but instead of bombing everybody, but we still reserve the rights to bomb everybody. But instead of bombing everybody all the time, what we do is we put all that money into like art collectives that that takes an equal amount of people from Israel and an equal amount of people from Palestine, so they're kind of forced to be together and be friends.
Yeah, we can put the bombs in the building, and so we don't have to get planes. They can just hit a switch.
Wait, so you want?
Well, you're holding out a plan about no. I think,
you want them to paint in the same room as a bomb, like so that they're trying to focus on painting for peace while there's a bomb they know could kill them at any moment.
It's not in
But
the
that's
room.
how you'll
It's
create
like-
the best art.
Yeah.
Is
It's
like
under
knowing,
threat of death.
that's a good point.
This could be
pain
your
is
last
art.
Moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. What do you think about that, Esther?
I think that I think it's a bit naive.
Okay.
To think that we can present paintings and crafts and arts and solve this problem. But I think it's beautiful. But I just don't know. Because I think from what my understanding is, bad guys have to get rich off of the solution. And that's why we have wars.
So we need
Art
to
school's pretty expensive.
we need to make a way for
That's true.
we need to make a way to make money off of these art communes.
Yeah, the bad guys in power need to figure out how to make money off of it, and then maybe we have a chance.
That's really smart. That's really smart. So yeah, that's what we have to do is figure out how to monetize this, and because then something will actually happen. If anybody has, we've got 10 more minutes on this topic. If anybody has any ideas or has any sort of thing they want to say based off of the solution that we're working on right now, please. Or if you want to pitch an idea to Comedy Central, because remember, we're going to pitch an executive from Comedy Central here pretty quickly too. And you, wherever you are, can have a one-on-one and pitch your television show to Comedy Central. So call in. We're going to put the number up on the screen. We have a caller about the Middle East right now. Okay, this is good. This is great.
Go.
Let's hear Middle Eastern music again. Great.
Sounds like Sting.
I like that. Okay, caller.
Hey, how's it going, Trevor?
Good. How are you? What's your name?
I'm good. My name's Blake.
Blake. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, nice. Okay. A lot of Kansas.
Yep.
We're doing well in Kansas right now.
Okay.
Blake, what do you think about the Middle East?
You know, I think they just want someone to maybe, like, expel their voice. They just want their voice heard. So maybe we can, like, this can tie in with the Comedy Central pitch. Like, maybe we throw them, like, a Malcolm in the Middle East. They'll have a TV show. People won't think of the Middle East as a bad place. Or maybe we can even make the desert level in Mario a little less hazardous. People might actually want to go there.
Okay. I like that. I like Malcolm in the Middle East. That's good. Thank you.
That desert level is too hard. That desert level is too hard.
I also imagine that, like, on the posters of Malcolm in the Middle, he was like that, like in the Middle East.
I had a lot of time to think about that.
Well, he could be like, he could be in the desert, and they're like, like it's like one of those things where you don't know if, he's got the kidnappers.
Yeah.
Those guys. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for your call. All right. So I think we're close to a solution here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I don't know. Okay. So you're saying it's naive unless we can monetize it.
But I think that there was something to that idea of, like, kind of giving them a voice, shining, maybe, like, glorifying it a little bit. Like, maybe if Hollywood Comedy Central makes a show about it, they'll be like, they'll have a voice.
Make a show about, like, how it's like all these, like, Palestinian Israeli people, like, being friends.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's like Friends.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern Friends.
Or the Odd Couple, you have one from each side.
I think if we go back to the dinosaur call earlier, and if we monetize it by figuring out how to make the dinosaurs so the bad guys get rich, and then you put the dinosaurs in the Middle East, then everybody's going to be against the dinosaurs.
Common enemy, yes.
And that
The enemy
brings
of my
them
enemy is my friend.
together and makes everybody. And I think there's your movie.
That's a good movie. Oh, is that a plot for the movie, not a plot for the actual solution? Because that seems like way too much work.
We make it a documentary.
Okay. What do you guys think?
I feel like historically, two sides were like they all wanted the same piece.
I think you got to be louder because I don't think you guys are mic'd.
Historically, if like two sets of people wanted the same piece of land, they would like amass like a lot of people, and then they'd fight over it. And I feel like that might work.
A war? Okay.
Isn't that what's happening?
That's what he's idea is good because if dinosaurs are there, no one's going to want to be in the Middle East anymore. They're going to want.
That's true.
So you devalue that land,
Yes.
and they move to Cleveland.
Clone dinosaurs. Okay. Brandon?
A metaphor.
My pitch was I think we need to give the Palestinians a state from America. So we give them Wyoming or something, and then they have a place to go. They leave everyone alone, and then it's done.
That's interesting.
But
We
why
give them a
do
place in Wyoming.
Why do the Palestinians have to go? Then I just think it's still not
Oh yeah,
fair.
I don't think you pick one. Although, well, actually, but is there more people in Israel than Palestine, or is there more people in Palestine than Israel? I'm hearing there's way more people in Israel than
I
Palestine.
think whoever was there first gets to choose where to go.
Okay. Well, and who was there first? Do we know?
Which is the original
Nobody knows.
problem.
That's the original question. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing Palestinians are here first. They're first. That's what I'm hearing.
2 million Jews in Israel.
6.2
people.
million.
There are 1.7 million Palestinians.
Okay,
I
so.
have 4.5, 4.5 million.
Okay, so here's the problem that we're really getting down to it, is that I'm hearing from the control room that the Palestinians were there first, but I did. That's what they said. I don't know if that's a controversial thing. Is that controversial? Oh, is the guy in the control room Palestinian? Okay.
We deny that.
You did tell me that. All right, but is that not true? That's what you just told me? No, it's silence. Okay, so now we don't know who was there first. But it seems easier to move the Palestinians because that's 1.7 compared to 6.2.
Who are we to decide?
No, we have the show. We're trying to solve all the little
We are
problems.
who's trying to decide?
We're a bunch of idiots on Facebook. All right, 3 minutes to fix it. Can we just call a random number in Wyoming? Brandon had an idea to offer Wyoming as a kind of a place of respite.
Haven?
Haven. Can we call just a random number in Wyoming and see if anybody wakes up? What time is it in Wyoming? Okay, we're going to patch through one more caller while they're trying to call out to Wyoming. Caller, you're on the air. Caller? Caller, can you hear us?
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, hello, man.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going great.
How's the show going so far?
Oh, I'm loving it, man. I'm a huge fan of your work. Like, I've checked out everything you do. It's actually an honor that I got through. Thank you, man.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for calling. Where are you calling from? I hope it's Wyoming.
Pretty close, actually. I'm a state south. I'm in Colorado, so this is a pretty festive holiday time of year for us, I guess.
Good enough. What do you think about, what if we said that anyone who wanted to could go to Colorado? That's a big state, right?
Everyone's coming here anyway, so yeah, might as well.
You're good for it? Okay, so we have, and you can speak for all of Colorado, right?
I think so, yeah.
Good, thank you. Well, what do you have to weigh in on this? Would you have any advice or opinions?
With the Middle East thing?
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing in Jerusalem you guys are talking about is the Kaaba, not the stone at Mecca. And that's like the third holiest site in Jerusalem, and that's like a big thing they're fighting over, which is why it's like the disputed capital.
The Kaaba.
And
the third holiest?
Yeah, it's called the Kaaba. It's an Islamic holy site.
Okay.
And really, if you trace the roots of all the problems over there from an American perspective,
yeah,
like if you follow the wars geographically going from west to east, from Afghanistan through Iraq into Syria,
yeah,
and then you time it up with the timelines, they were building oil pipelines alongside with these wars. It's all about transporting oil to the European Union. It's all exports. That's why we're there.
Those assholes.
Bastards.
Yeah. Always.
It's always oil. Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Conclusion, real quick. What do we like? What do we like?
Brought up oil?
What do we like? It's the first time. Right at the end, somebody knows what they're talking about. Okay, so make it illegal to make oil pipelines there?
Yeah, electric cars.
Yeah.
Electric cars.
Okay, electric cars.
Painting group.
Make
I like the
babies.
artist commune. I'm putting it on.
Yeah.
Artist
Make babies with each other.
Make babies with each other.
Trevor.
Artist commune. Make babies with each other. And is that it?
Wait, there's another good one that we're forgetting. Oh, are we still moving to Colorado?
And then move to Colorado. Okay, great. We've got almost there. Move to Colorado. Okay, so here it is. Let's get a poll. Let's we're going to make it illegal to build pipelines. We're going to make electric cars. We're going to have government-funded artist communes that take an equal number of Palestinian and Israelis. We're going to make TV shows like Middle Eastern Friends that promote them having babies with each other and being like friendly. And then we're also going to offer land in Colorado.
Yeehaw!
Esther, I think we did it. Did we do it? Did we solve the Middle East?
Feels like
That's one down. Thank you to Esther Kravitsky. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Check her out. Well, you want to say your Twitter?
Yes. Where should I talk? Yes. You can follow me on Instagram at Esther Monster and watch me in Trevor's special.
Yes.
At midnight.
In
tomorrow.
23 hours. Thank you, Esther.
Thank you, Esther.
Thank you. All right.
I'd like to point out that